Shout out corner time. So I'd like to thank Mr. Black Martin Flores for the comments. Helen Tat Moskov Jr. Thank you for the comments. Pink Panda Body, Mr. Andrew Angeles, thank you for the comment. Dream Welch, Kareem Mostafa, thank you for the comments, guys. Ali Salman, KOF Tjcombo, thank you for the comments. Beautiful friend UYU, Lucky Star, Vimy Fabits, thank you for the comments. And lastly, Leo Lash, MLBB, and Mike Irigan for the comments. Thank you for commenting. Please subscribe. 70% has not yet subscribed. Please subscribe to my channel. Help me out. Always like, comment, and hit the bell icon for further notification on this channel. And let's start with the show. Hi guys, welcome back. This is 2300 Gaming again, bringing you another KOF content. So, I've been hearing in my comment section that they're asking me to test the green units, the green 5-star units that are viable in Immortal Victor. So we're gonna do that today. So the thing is, they're telling that Andy Bogart, the green Andy Bogart, AG, and Mature, together with the Wonderland Iori, those 4 characters they're asking me to do a run on them. But the thing is, like, I'm gonna do that for the sake of science, okay? But I'm just gonna do it with one character, namely Andy, because that would be the litmus paper on everybody else, okay? Why, you will ask me? Because I'm gonna show you why, okay? So I'm just gonna do a run with Andy later on, but I'm just gonna show you the characters that I'm gonna be playing here. So if you look at, where will we look first? So look at my Andy here. He's awakened. I made him I put capsules on him because when I was like inexperienced previously, I want to beat the Chizuru in the epic quest. So I've used Andy as the leader, and it really serves me well when I was starting. That's why he was awakened and I put capsules on him. Plus, I have an Andy. I have a 3-tier card with Andy that can make this run a really good run. Okay, but the thing is, compared to the other counterparts, so the one that I've told you, AG, Andy, Mature, and Iori, all 4 of them are 5-star units, and then you can make them 6-star. The thing is, in Hell's Dungeon, no, not in Hell's Dungeon, sorry, in Immortal Victor, you want a fast animation character who can do fast basic attacks. You need PG gain so that you can cast supers more. You need bleed, and you need critical hits. So that's like, you need all of that so that you can get more damage out of your run. So that's why they're telling that Andy is viable, because like he has a bleed on his skill, and he has a leadership which says here, increase green element by 25% and bleed damage by 40. So bleed damage is big, but the problem is, if you put Andy in front instead of Takuma, or instead of Yuri, or instead of Ash, or instead of like, we're doing this one, guys, with like, most probably, why are you doing Andy? Because most probably you don't have collab characters. Probably you don't have The Rock, you don't have Haumaru, you don't have anybody. That's why you're trying all of the things that you can muster, all of the combinations that you can handle. That's why some people are thinking about, oh, Andy is good. Andy is good in Immortal Victor. But I'm gonna show you why they are not. So I'm specifically saying they are not viable in Immortal Victor. I'm gonna show you why, and I've already explained it. If they're gonna be in the leadership, Adalhide has multiple hits on his active skills, and his basic skills are really fast as well. So I'll do that later, maybe tomorrow. I'm look at this one. I have already one set of this. Thank you, Netmarble. I haven't upgraded that already, but I'm not quite sure if it's a viable option. But that doesn't look promising. So I also have this. Thank you, Netmarble, again for the lucky pulls. And one Nova set, 3 Ryugos, and 3 Nova set, 3 Ryugos, 1 Kaya. So I think that serves our experiment. Thankfully, I'm really happy that I broke my 160 million damage mark. And don't use the characters as I've told you earlier, because they're not really viable in Immortal Victor. It looks on paper viable, but in reality, if you do it, it's not. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like this experiment. Again, like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you for all the 350 subscribers who subscribe. Spread the word that there's a new YouTuber trying to push KOF content every day. And have a good weekend. So problem is, I'm still gonna go for work. So we don't have weekends in my line of work. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.